Hello, everyone. This is your friendly neighborhood Portuguese Fic Boy, Eric Lima here, coming at you with another video episode from my secondary YouTube channel vlog, in which I present to all of you my sentimental thoughts coming from my heart and my soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from my mind and brain. This is EML77 TV, episode 895, NXT TakeOver 31 recap, and here we go. You're talking about NXT TakeOver 30 now. There has been a lot of crazy things about where NXT TakeOver 31. It was originally for the Thunderdome, but because of the COVID situation and everything else what's happened on the main roster, they decided to, on SmackDown and Raw, they decided to move. There was a rumor that they moved it back to Full Sail, but you know what? They said, well, we'll move it away from Full Sail to bring it back to the Performance Center, but they're rebranding the Performance Center, ladies and gentlemen, is now known as the Capitol Wrestling Center in honor of Vince McMahon's father, Vincent J. McMahon. So with that being said, that's where it took place. But now, ahead of NXT TakeOver 31, this was a excellent. You're talking about a lot of crazy things happening. We found the identity of the person returning to NXT on 10/4/20. We're going to get right into that. A lot of guesses were happening, a lot of speculation, and some of the people were right on that situation. I will explain everything. It kicked off with the North American Championship matchup. Damian Priest, the North American Champion, defending the title against Johnny Gargano. And I thought I picked Priest to win this one. I think I picked Gargano. I don't know what I did. So I know I was off on a couple of predictions, but Priest and Gargano, they did everything they can to each other, back and forth, and all of a sudden, Johnny Gargano decided, well, he was staying in front of a couple security members. Damian Priest went flying, hit them instead. Referee saying, okay, we need some medics out here. Johnny Gargano tried taking advantage of it, a low blow, and did everything he could, but then to get the title, but in the end, he failed. He failed to get the NXT North American title off the waist of Damian Priest, and Damian Priest did retain the title. So that will shut Johnny Gargano up for a while. That means the pressure will be on his wife, Candice LeRae. Kushida versus Velveteen Dream. Now, a lot of people hate Velveteen Dream. We found out that he's been showing nude pictures of himself to minors, and people want this guy fired. They want everything else, and it's entirely ridiculous. And like the whole it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not saying the whole thing's ridiculous, but I think it's ridiculous that they still have Velveteen Dream on, and it's like, oh, there's no evidence, so it's kind of crazy that way. But anyways. I picked Kushida over Velveteen Dream, and boy, was I right. Kushida was vicious. He did not let go. He did not let up. Velveteen Dream tried to mock the Time Splitter's outfit, and called him Marty McFly at one point. I was like, Marty, what is he? One of the Rockers? But I'm telling you, it was a crazy matchup, but Kushida won in the end, and he continued to beat up a Velveteen Dream, wrenching the arm with a hoverboard lock. I like this Kushida. This Kushida is vicious. I love it. I like it. It was really, really awesome, and it was really crazy. But then it was announced that October 28th, Wednesday, NXT is coming back with Halloween Havoc, hosted by Shotzi Blackheart. Can't wait to see what happens on that date, October the 20th. They advertised it. Really cool. So there will be a recap on Halloween Havoc. Will they have matches of their own? Who knows for sure. The NXT Cruiserweight title was on the line. Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado del Fantasma, defense against Isaiah Swerve Scott. These two guys went at it. You think that, you think that these guys would even, they wouldn't let up. These guys tried everything they can, and towards the end of the matchup, Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza showed up and decided to interfere once again. And then all of a sudden, Ashante the Adonis showed up to even the score. I was kind of shocked when he showed up. So this ought to be an interesting situation. But in the end, that didn't do any good. You know, getting Wild and Mendoza eliminated, Escobar took advantage of the whole thing and ended up, he hit the Phantom Driver the first time around. Scott kicked out. These two went at it again. Hit Santos Escobar hit a key move on him, and that set him up for the Phantom Driver. 1, 2, 3. Santos Escobar retains. Now who's going to face him? Who's going to stop Santos Escobar in that Cruiserweight title situation? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I will, it's going to be something. All right, now the Women's Championship matchup. I got to tell you, Candice LeRae did whatever it took. And accidentally knocking out the referee, Johnny Gargano tried to be a referee and tried to do a fast count. Io Shirai still kicked out. It's like Io kind of knew that Johnny Gargano will try to do something like that. So the original referee, Daryl Sharma, saying, you get out of the ring, you get out of the ring. They were arguing back and forth. Candice LeRae tried decking Io Shirai towards the end with the belt, but Io Shirai still kicked out. And all of a sudden, and then Io Shirai hit, Candice LeRae decided to go off the ropes, but Io Shirai caught up, hit the Spanish Fly, hit the Spanish Fly, follow it up with the moonsault, 1, 2, 3, the Genius of the Sky retained. But that's not all. As Io Shirai was celebrating, a familiar blonde, a lovely familiar blonde, appeared on the side of the Titantron, or the Thunderdome-tron, because I got to tell you this, the Capitol Wrestling Center had a Thunderdome-type feel. It's a little closer than a Thunderdome at the Performance Center, and they have all this. It's amazing what they did. I think it was totally awesome. Had that Thunderdome feel. You watch it, man, it's just totally awesome. And Toni Storm is coming back to NXT. And she's letting Io Shirai know, or Io-chan, as she goes. So, could be a rematch of the Mae Young Classic from 2 years ago. Can't wait for that one. But then that little promo, the mystery person, who was it? None other than Ember Moon. She is back. Looks like she's ready to go. The War Goddess is back. Io Shirai was smiling. I said, but here's the more interesting part. Rhea Ripley says it doesn't matter who wins the title. I want them. So, you got, Io Shirai's got a big, humongous bullseye on her back, and the women's division has already been stacked, and it gets even better, because Io Shirai, she's got to be thinking about this. In the back of her mind, you got Io Shirai. You know, Io Shirai, the women's champion, okay? In the back of Io's mind, you got Rhea Ripley wanting a shot at the title. Toni Storm now wants a shot, and saying she's coming back and warning Io Shirai. Now, Ember Moon is back. I could not believe. That means the women's division in NXT is kicked up even more. And with the attitude, more of the attitude change of Xia Li, this is going to be a very, very awesome women's division. Toni Storm's coming in. I can't wait. I can't wait. I was like, we haven't heard from Toni Storm all year, almost all year long. And last time, what was that in my mouth? Yeah. Anyways, we haven't heard much from Toni Storm, and all of a sudden, boom, she just shown up on the Titantron. She says she's coming back, and she's coming to NXT. I cannot wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. The women's division, well, Io Shirai better take a page out of the Rock's book and tell everyone, those ladies, just bring it. So that was, so I just, right now, if you're a fan of the women's division on NXT, become more of a fan. Ember Moon and Toni Storm added to there, that's going to be just totally awesome. That is going to be totally awesome. You had a feeling, because I haven't heard much from Toni Storm, because she deleted her Twitter account, and then one of the people who are loyal Toni Storm fans, and I know she can't take on Kaylee Ray because, she lost an I Quit Madness stipulation. So, yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom, bada bing, bada boom, here she is on NXT. Prayers answered. Thank you, Lord. This is going to be a lot of fun. But congratulations to Io Shirai. She retained the title, but Io is loving the competition. She wants competition. You got it. Rhea Ripley wants a shot. Ember Moon and Toni Storm. Io, time to bring it more. I think this has been 2020 has been the year of Io Shirai. This is her opportunity, and she's taking it. Speaking of the Japanese ladies, Kairi Sane is still doing the thing for WWE, even though she's not wrestling. She stepped back in Japan, and she's promoting for Japan up there. So, will this be NXT Japan? We don't know. And if it's NXT Japan, it's going to be very interesting to say the least. And I can't wait. Now, a lot of people have been questioning about Vic Joseph, Wade Barrett, and Beth Phoenix. You had two people in commentary that are not Wade and Beth. I'm sure they're doing it remotely. I don't know, from their homes or they're somewhere in separate rooms because they don't want to get the virus or anything like that. So we all thought that Beth Phoenix dyed her hair at first. So it was something else to behold, and it was great. But Finn Balor, Kyle O'Reilly, the main event for the NXT Heavyweight title, that match was a clinic. Holds, counter holds, reverses, hits, shots, everything you name, it's been done in the ring. Rope breaks, more rope breaks than anything else. I am just I'm blown away. Blown away by the whole dang thing, and it was crazy. But they both men were bled, but in the end, one mistake by Kyle O'Reilly, coup de grace 1916, coup de grace 1, 2, 3. And as the two were celebrating, and in fact, Finn Balor reached out for the hand, he helped out Kyle O'Reilly, lifted the hand, but then they noticed that Ridge Holland had Adam Cole draped over his shoulder. All of a sudden, dropped him straight down. Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish came out. Well, okay, what happened? Do you know anything about this, Kyle? What happened, Finn? Finn had no idea. Why Ridge Holland did show up. Ridge Holland seems to be been a man on a mission on his own. I mean, first Cameron Grimes opened up his mouth and he gets beaten up, and now Adam Cole? What is Ridge Holland targeting? The champion, Finn Balor? Is he targeting Undisputed Era? We don't know the story with Ridge Holland, but one thing's for sure, Ridge Holland has made quite the impact. So, what stands out? What matchup stands out in NXT TakeOver? I'm going to have to say, the Cruiserweight title match. I think the matchup that stole the show basically is the main event title, Balor versus O'Reilly. That was a heck of a matchup. Both men just gave it. They went all out. They went all full of vim and vigor and everything else in between. It was crazy. It was cray-cray. So, I got to tell you, I have to admit, that was one of the craziest, that was one of the best matches ever. But crazy moment of, my moment, crazy moment, the return of Ember Moon and Toni Storm. Can't wait. That women's division is going to be more stacked than ever, with Rhea Ripley talking to Triple H and Mackenzie Mitchell on during the interview. Rhea Ripley said she wants a shot. This is going to be very interesting, to say the least. It's going to be totally awesome. I mean, the women's division, like I said, I think be on the lookout for the women's division this fall. And winter time, it may be cold during the winter time, but the women's division will be heating up like summer. Let me tell you, it's going to be something else in between. So that is my NXT TakeOver 31 recap, and I hope you enjoyed it. Episode 895, EML77 TV complete. About 105 episodes away from 1,000. I'm trying to do as best as I can. Well, I want to apologize for the troll channels that have been harassing me, and I've been asking everybody to just report and block. Don't address them. Don't comment on their videos. Don't comment on them. I appreciate that. I know you want to defend me. I appreciate your loyalty and support, all my friends out there. But time to laugh. Mr. Man says, and rebranded for all good. I don't know what they're, I know my mother believes it's somebody close to our family that has been doing this to us. But, I'm not going to say exactly who, but, all I know is I'm not, I don't want to, I feel like if you guys feel I'm giving them attention by doing this, I'm not. I'm bringing awareness. I want to make sure. I want to protect you guys. I want you guys to protect yourselves as well. It's really sad and disappointing that people have to stoop this low to try to make me look bad and try to harass my sisters and everything else who are doing their own YouTube channel. And it's really awful, and it's really sad now. I'm at that point where I just want to say, enough. I'm going to move. Like I said, I'm moving on. My friend Jason DeCango is moving on. In fact, he's moving on from YouTube. He's sick of it as well. He's sick of the trolling that he's been getting as well. So, I know Tom Willis. I do appreciate you defending me, or you don't have to worry about mentioning my name, defending me, or anything like that. Is that if they go after you, you defend yourself, bro. I got your back. But like I said, I'm taking your advice, Tom, to ignore them and all that. Like I said, I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing on here on EML77 TV. I say whatever I want on here. I share whatever I want on here. If people have a problem with that, well, they can go fly a kite, or I can go on and she can go bleep yourselves. And I don't, but I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to, stay calm, and that's what I want to do. So yeah. So NXT TakeOver, like I said, let's go back to the NXT TakeOver recap. I'm going to say the women's. Watch out for the women's division. I'm telling you, Raw and SmackDown better kick up the women's division. I'm telling you, because with Toni Storm and Ember Moon added to already a stacked women's division, you got, Rhea Ripley wanting a shot at the title now. Io Shirai's going to have her hands full. But, like I said, Io Shirai better take a page from The Rock. Just bring it. She is the genius of the sky. She always has everything figured out. That's what's up. Io Shirai's what's up. My girl retained the title. But you know what? Toni Storm, like I said, we haven't heard from her in a while. I was worried, concerned. You know what? She said she's back. She's on NXT. She's doing her thing. She's going to do her thing on NXT. Ember Moon's back. Ember Moon did have a great rivalry with Asuka. So it's just going to be a new rivalry between her and Io Shirai. That's going to be a matchup I would love to see. So, and I'm sure Asuka will probably be on Ember Moon and my friend Io. That would be a great matchup, she says. That would be great. So, I can't wait. NXT TakeOver 31 is awesome. NXT Halloween Havoc coming soon, so we're getting ready for that. But right now, we're going to be, we're going to be doing the thing, man. Doing the thing. Ooh, yeah, dig it, brother. I like it. NXT Women's Division, yeah. Macho Madness, yeah, brother. We're going to do the thing, bro. We're going to do it real well, yeah. Io Shirai, genius of the sky, yeah. Fly through the air, I like that a lot. And she no Raccoon Mario, but she gets the job done, taking it through the air, Candice LeRae. And I think, speaking of Candice LeRae, I don't think this is over between Candice LeRae and Io Shirai. So, you're talking about this. Io Shirai has got 5 ladies targeting her, 4 ladies targeting her. Ripley, LeRae, Toni Storm, and Ember Moon. William Regal's going to have a lot of fun trying to figure this one out. And you got the new attitude of Xia Li. I would not be surprised if she parlays that into championships pretty soon. And we know Karen Q is coming back from injury. It wouldn't have been past me to see her and Xia Li team up against Kayden Carter and Casey Catanzaro. And possibly the women's tag team division could kick up a notch as well. So that's something to... And with the WWE draft coming up this Friday night on SmackDown, that's where it begins. It's the final Raw before the draft. The final Raw before the draft. So tomorrow night is the final Raw before the draft. And then what I'm going to do is during the draft, I'm going to give you the recap who went from Raw to SmackDown, who went from SmackDown to Raw. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be something else. So, and it's the first draft during the pandemic, so this is going to be so interesting. It's not going to be funny, so I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens, huh? I'm looking, like I said, it's going to be awesome. That's WWE action for you. Despite the pandemic, they went out of their way to make sure to keep things entertaining. Got to respect the WWE. A lot of people are hating on it because of Vince. He's out of touch and all that, but hey, what can you do, huh? So that's all the time we have, time I have on this video. 895 EML77 TV NXT TakeOver 31 recap is complete, and and there will be a special commemorative episode tomorrow, episode 896, because tomorrow will be 1 year since my grandmother passed away. So, and a little tribute to her. I will talk about that a little bit, and I figured a lot of people will like my touching tribute. It's just a verbal tribute, and how I feel about what happened and what's happened since a year ago, and what are my thoughts. All right? So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody. Hopefully get some sleep, wake up early in the morning for work tomorrow, and just do the thing, okay? So God bless you guys. I'll see you later, and see you in episode 896. Peace.